Today on the Auburn Torch, we're looking ahead to the weekend. Should be a ghost town for the most part on campus. A lot of teams are out on the road, but there's gymnastics tonight at home, women's tennis tomorrow at home at Yarborough. Let's get into all of it. I was just looking at the Big 12 tournament abandoning their LED floor. But I guess the women got through it. The women played their tournament all the way through, but the men have complained about it, and they're switching it to hardwood. Before the mid-tournament, before the semifinals and finals, I tweeted about it. They're on there I guess Big 12 commissioner. We have a tremendous Final Four tomorrow night. That should be the story. Well, we got some really great teams. That's what you should write about. Whenever someone says that should be the story, it's definitely not the story. Yeah, they had this. They were playing a basketball tournament on a television, which looks really cool. But like, you can do this with projections, can't you? You don't. I guess all for pregame you can do projections, but the women got all the way through the tournament without complaining. But I guess the men complained. I just really like that. I like how you can't. You can't criticize coaches unless you've been a coach. You can't criticize players unless you've played at that level. But they apparently can criticize writers and tell us that should be the story. It ain't the story, buddy. The story is you tried to play basketball on a television. Anyway, it's March 13th, Friday. March 13th. Check out the AuburnTorch.com. Today on the Auburn Torch. In activity, today includes a men's tennis match at Vanderbilt. I think it's number 18 versus number 13. Ranked match. Big time road match for Auburn. And on Auburn Torch, I have a feature that I've worked on for about a week here about Hamza, the Auburn's Court 1 ace, who's been on a long journey from Tajikistan, where he was born, to Russia, to Auburn. Check it out. AuburnTorch.com. If you get it all. If you're signed up, if you're a subscriber, even if you're not, you get the first couple sections. The paywall is pretty far down. I try to open it up a little bit. So check it out. And then also, he has a very fascinating story, and he is so electrifying to watch. And I appreciate one of the comments from Scott said, that he learned something. That's the point, right? So we take a look at a couple things. I try to illustrate how well he can cover the court with his natural speed. He's 5'7", but uses his speed to his advantage. There's a video of him. I posted it on Twitter if you saw it there, but of him playing a 6'6" guy from Florida, and he's 5'7", and here's the 6'6" guy pressing the net, trying to use his wingspan, and it illustrates how Hamza is able to use his speed and get around it. I think it's he's very impressive. He's just very impressive, and his story is incredible. It's about his dad, who went from Tajikistan to Russia for work. Migrant work is very common over there, especially for some of those countries that used to be part of the Soviet Union, one of the republics. Especially, this is before Hamza was born. So now, but even more so 25 years ago, someone from one of those countries going to Russia to work for economic opportunity was very, very common. And and then later on, Hamza is born. While his dad was there, he worked just cleaning and kind of as a worker at a tennis club. Fell in love with the sport, and probably saw, hey, this is the life that I would want my loved ones to have. So when Hanzo was born, they've really invested in tennis, and at one point moved back to Russia for more opportunity because he was saying in Tajikistan, tennis isn't that popular, and like the big sport there is wrestling and like UFC, like, and I suppose boxing too. Like those are the sports of Tajikistan. Anyway, from there to Russia and now to Auburn, and he's I thought, as an Auburn person, you'll enjoy. He's really just trying to enjoy being at Auburn right now. I mean, he's got these lifelong dreams of being a pro. He's a, globe-trotting, player. But he is just trying to enjoy Auburn right now. And he's undefeated in SEC play going into today's days. Anyway, there's my pitch. Also today, preliminaries for Auburn track and field. We've got a list up, auburntorch.com. Check it out. It's got everybody who all's competing, all 8 athletes for Auburn, who they are, where they are, how to watch them. I'll probably try to send something out. I was thinking about making a table that I send out with this audio when it comes out. That's also going on. So check the site. Check it out. What else? I'll probably be quick today. Tonight, Auburn Gymnastics is at home against Missouri. I'll be there. Come up to the 3rd floor, say hi. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to hit the women's tennis match against Kentucky. Those are like the only things at home this weekend. Everything else is baseball's on the road, softball's on the road. It's kind of crazy how, last weekend, everything in their mother is at home. I mean, you had like softball, baseball, gymnastics, all at home on the same night. And then the, wheelchair basketball's in the Coliseum. There's nowhere to park. And here it's going to be a graveyard. It's going to be a ghost town after gymnastics. And the only thing at home is women's tennis, which is off campus at Yarborough. Softball is at OU all weekend. That's probably going to hurt, but we'll see. Always an opportunity. And then that'll do it. Men's tennis also on the road at Kentucky on Sunday. So couple of chances to watch men's tennis online, chance to watch women's tennis at home. They took care of business against ranked Tennessee, number 11 Tennessee, on Thursday. So it's pretty impressive stuff. But hey, let me go ahead and get out of here. Let me go ahead and post track and field. Preliminaries are tonight, more tomorrow. It's on ESPN Plus if you've got that. I'm going to try to see if I can log in with it. I don't know if I have the subscription or not. But your chance to watch. Me. I got to meet and talk to Kainsoli Ajayi, and I'll be very interested to see if he can finally win NCAA gold. As an individual, he did win. He's won NCAA silver in both sprints, in the 60-meter indoor sprint and the 100-meter outdoor sprint. But he's trying to finally win gold. He did win. He was on that 4x1 relay team that won a national championship 2 years ago. But individually hasn't won gold yet. Here's his chance. And he comes in with the nation's top time. Should be very, very exciting. And should be finished in a hiccup, right? So, hey, let me get out of here. Gymnastics tonight. We've talked about the ramifications of that. Very important to see how Auburn shakes out in the seeding. Although necessarily doing better might not help them or not. We'll see, but we'll be on Twitter. Join us if you're there. Come see me. And then, tennis tomorrow at noon. Women's tennis should be a lot of fun. All right, let me get out of here. Appreciate you guys. Please check out auburntorch.com. Please check out the story today. I really think if you'll if you check it out and you check out before the paywall and you get to that paywall, you might just want to keep reading it. And then if you plug in, if you subscribe for a month to read it, you might just want to read the next one. I'm telling you. So do me a solid and check out the first half of that story and see what you think, and let me know what you think. All right. Okay. Gymnastics tonight. We'll see you there. Till then, take care.